And here we go. Off turn number 4, pace car is down out of harm's way, and the green lights are on. We're racing 100 laps for the super late models.
Matt Craig in a lead, lap number 1 from the inside. Kvapil still dedicated to the outside. And not a surprise. That is the Matt Craig way of doing things. He's told us countless times, I want to control the race. Here comes Mike Hopkins underneath of Justin Kreider. That's the position number 6. So Hopkins now moving up early as well.
What I've learned is Mike Hopkins has a fast race car. He's to the inside now of the number 28 of TJ Duke. A little contact there. This is the battle for the 5th spot. It didn't last long as Mike Hopkins moves to the 5th spot, and then number 15
He's really close to something really good. Or something's really bad, one of the two. But, well, something's really bad right now. That car is up the racetrack, and the look is not good now. All 4 tires appear to be up, but Mike Hopkins, terminal issues, it appears, as he will head down the pit lane.
Yeah, this is a good battle at the front of the field. Matt Craig has certainly established himself well as one of the top super late model drivers in the country, and Carson Kvapil, boy, I'll tell you what, this battle, tugging on Superman's cape, would establish himself as well as one to watch as we continue into the 2021 Cars Super Late Model Tour season. A long way to go here. Right now, I like the look of Carson Kvapil's car, though, as he works over Matt Craig. Halfway down, 50 to go. Your leaders are in turn number 2.
Matt Craig, a torrid pace. We are 13 minutes since the green flag, and we are halfway. Oh, problems, turn 2. Brandon Setzer is around. What happened there? You don't see that every day, and that will put us under yellow at exactly the halfway point. Racing with Cody Connor, looks like. Oh, Cody stepped out, and nothing Brandon did wrong, nothing he could do, and just kind of got used as the bank board, if you will. When Solid Rock Carriers pace car heads to the safety of pit road. Matt Craig, as the control car, leads the field down into turn number 1. And from the outside, he's not going to hold on to the lead unchallenged. Here comes Kvapil on the bottom. He wants a piece of the front.
Carson Kvapil, a tough foe down on the inside, but Matt Craig going to fend off the challenge. Craig back secured in the front spot.
Brandon Setzer has pulled it into the trailer. Looks like his afternoon is over.
Yeah, midway through this section of the race, it looked like it was a replay, but right now, things have changed just a little bit. It looks like those adjustments potentially Matt Craig made during that lap 51 caution period might have paid off there on the high side of the racetrack as we're down to 16, and Cody Connor's off the pace. Cody Connor weaves the car back and forth into turn number 3. Maybe a tire down on that automobile, which would explain the handling going away, but Cody Connor brings that car down to pit road to the attention of his dad and the crew.
Matt Craig, you mentioned as we were running over there that there were bodies underneath that car. I asked the crew guys if there was anything else that they touched besides that back rear tire. He said cheekily, well, we were just looking for stuff that we dropped underneath the car. It's clear here that they found some performance that's leading this 1 and 2 battle into Hickory.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. They were looking for something. It's called speed up under that car. Matt Craig has company at the front of the field.
Yes, he does. Carson Kvapil is there. There is no doubt about that. And look at this now as they work their way around some of the slower traffic. Kvapil is there. He has got everything on the table. Do we see a repeat of here a year ago when Bubba Pollard and Matt Craig duked it out in the final lap and Craig spun, trying to hold on to the lead, coming into the checkers? It's got all the hallmarks of that exact same situation yet again.
Matt
Kvapil with 4 to go. Can he get the job done?
Boy, I don't know if he gets the win or not, but he's going to get all the use out of those Hoosier tires, that's for sure. Kvapil is really slinging that car around. Gets a good run off from turn number 2, right in the tire tracks of Matt Craig. Down into turn number 3 they go. It is 3 laps to go. Craig, it's going to take dynamite to get him off that yellow line down on the inside.
But now Kvapil is a little bit better right there on entry. That car rotates. He seems to be able to get back to the gas better. Well, one thing's for certain, he's getting to the back bumper better as the white flag is out this time.
Oh boy, here we go. Hickory Motor Speedway, and Kvapil is all over the back bumper, literally on the back bumper, down into turn number 1. A shot in the shorts, a second shot in the keister. Kvapil hangs a left in the middle of the backstretch.
Underneath Matt Craig for the race win in turn 3. Craig up the racetrack, tries the crossover. Who's it gonna be at the line? Carson Kvapil is gonna get it by 10 1,000ths of a second. He led 1 lap. the lap that paid money, and Carson Kvapil will go to Edelbrock Victory Lane, where we will chat with the driver of the CorvetteParts.net Chevrolet.
He is
Career.
now.
Carson Kvapil emerges as a winner in Edelbrock Victory Lane. Well, there's not a whole lot I have to ask you except what happened on lap number 100?
So he was starting to get worn out. He was starting to get loose in the center, and I kept gaining and gaining, and I was driving the crap out of my car too. I was starting to give up too, but I got under him. I barely remember what even happened. I was working so hard at it, but I got right on his bumper coming off too, and able to get inside of him, and I did a racing deal, washed up the track. He crossed me over. I barely got him. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you have, and that's all you needed. 10 one-thousandths of a second. How much does this win mean to you to do it here in the Solid Rock Carriers Cars Tour? And for that matter, what was said to you if you want to repeat it in the driver's window? And is there a bit of a rivalry now brewing between the two of you?
Yeah, I feel awesome about winning. I won in the Arkham Midwest Tour 2 years ago, and won Race Caraway the last race last year, and this tops it off. This is a really good series. There's a bunch of competition. Matt's really good. All the boys, everyone else is really, really good. But if I remember correctly, he called me an idiot or something and told me we'd both be wrecked if he didn't check up. But we're going for the win, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Well, as we saw at the end of the race, Matt Craig went over to Carson to talk to him in the window. We did hear feedback from Carson of what that conversation was. From your perception, what did you feel?
Yeah, I mean, my car was giving up. Probably ran a little hard and used the right rear tire up more. It just like about 7, 8 to go, it was like a light switch. My right rear tire was kind of gone. And I mean, I knew it was going to be close. And he caught me. He was either going to hit me in the back bumper, move me up the hill, or drive down the inside of me and take me to the fence. So he chose to take me to the fence. I knew my only option was to back out of the hole and try to cross him over and try to get back to the start-finish line before he did, or, probably have damage, hit the wall or something. I mean, he drove in there 10 miles an hour faster than he has the whole race. And it was just an exciting finish. I mean, it's good, hard racing, but, I mean, it's kind of dirty, but it'll be all right.